Yo, peeps, viewers, and subscribers, I'm back again. I just ordered a few things online and a new update. See, I got some of my Goose School tiles up over there by the mirror, and got a few more up. I'm gonna go all the way up to the wall, and then basically I'm gonna go up one roll up here, about there, all the way up to the top, to the bottom. They're gonna cut those little pieces there at some point. Then on the wall where the door's at, I'm going to cover that whole entire wall with top, but I'm going to use different colors. So that's a new update on what a project I got going on. Alright, now the reason for this video is doing a video on the few items I ordered, about 30 items or so that I ordered online. Some deals I got on with the summer deals and stuff like that. So let's take a look at some of these items and check out the quality of these to see if it was worth it. Alright, let's start with the first one. Kind of like Christmas. So let me open this box up. Okay. Open. Open. Let's see if these were worth the purchase. Some items I'm kind of skeptical on, but we'll take a look and see. There we go. Alright, what's this? Oh, it's my grater thing I got to grate cheese, fruit, vegetables, and stuff like that, so that you don't make a mess and it's all clean. Alright, so this is what it is. Comes with a bowl, has a strainer right there, and then you have your grate to grate your cheese in that. So you grate your cheese in the bowl so you don't make a mess on your cupboard, and less cleaning up when you're done cooking. The only thing I noticed is a little bend here, I guess during the shipment, but other than that, it's not too bad. The quality could be a little better, but you know, what can you do? I guess that's what you get, what you pay for. So that's what it looks like. And let's move on to the next thing. Oh, here's my new bright colorful jogging pants. So let's take a look at these. In the bag. Bright green with some black lines on them. Yeah, they are definitely bright. And there they are there. Nice pull string. Looks like the size is going to fit. They are a little baggy. It's basically what I like. So that's those. They're definitely going to fit. Next item. Okay, what are these? Well, these are the memory foam sneaker inserts. I have to do a review on these and see what they're actually like. I'll open her up. Not too bad, you know. That's something I'd really, you know, be totally impressed of. But it'll definitely fit my sneakers. We'll do a review on them and see how they do in my sneakers, and then we'll do a review before I put them in my sneakers, and we'll do a review after a week or two or so, and then see how I got along and see if I have any likes or dislikes about them. So that's that. Just throw it back over there for now. Out of the way. What's our next thing? Ziplocked. Sealed. What is this? Whoa. That's my blanket? Wow. That's talking about air vacuuming a package to deliver. Holy God. the blanket's like huge, and this is basically what they shrink wrapped it to. God. They sure know how to ship things, I'll give them that. Oh my God. It's going to be an effort to open by the looks of it. Really can't use anything sharp or anything. Okay, there's the tape. Now let's break the seal. The tape. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, damn tape. Okay. Alright. So let's see how big it pops out. I'm totally shocked they got a blanket in that bag. And this blanket can't be very big if it's in that small. So I don't think I'm gonna like this. I guess it's good for a small throw if you... Oh man, I'm not impressed with this at all. Oh my Lord. It wouldn't even cover... I could cover a kid with that. Huh. Total disappointment. Well, I guess it's good if you're working or something and you want to keep yourself a little warm, I guess, and it'll serve that purpose. But I was thinking, like, the way they made it in the picture, it was like it's going to be this big, huge ass blanket. But obviously not. Okay. Alright. Put this to the side. It doesn't even look like it's a very good quality blanket either. I don't think it'll last very long. Alright, so let's continue on. Alright, these are my Hilton pillows that I bought. Nice. Definitely shrink wrap. Sure hope the guy that they're filled up with stuff. It seems like it's out full. I don't like all this shrink wrapping, vacuum sealing everything lately. I don't know. It's fluffing up. Take a few minutes. Right there. So we'll put this to the side and we'll come back to it and I'll show you with it all puffed up because I already got one of those pillows already. But this is what it looks like. I got two of them, huh? Okay. We got one. I'll come back to it and show you that. Okay, let's move on. Next box. I think these are pans, I think, for baking. Oh no, this is for, I bought this for the house. So we're always like got our cooking boards. I was all over the place and looking for the cooking boards all the time. So what this does, it's chrome. It's pretty, not too bad. So this basically slides on your cupboard when you open up the door. Then you slide it in. Then you put your cooking boards in here, and then it keeps them out of the way. So I got that. Metal's pretty good. It's bright chrome, shiny chrome. Seems to things I made on the cupboard. Hopefully it's going to be strong enough. But I'll definitely do a review on that later on down the road after using it for a while and see what my thoughts are. Yeah, I got some microfiber cloths just for cleaning up and stuff, and nothing really much to show about them. It's just all different bright colors. Okay, may as well open them up and get them, show you guys. Just taking me a few moments because I'm just cleaning up as I'm going here. Okay, so you get four blue, four green, four yellows, four bright orange, and some dark orange. Or just microfiber for soft surfaces, like cleaning my computer monitors off and cleaning glass and stuff like that. So those, okay, let's move on. This is what I thought was pretty cool. I had seen it and I just had to get it. Like, come on, like, this is just too cool. Just 1 second. You know, I do like to cook and like to grill and bake and stuff like that. So I just thought it would be a cool thing to what a hobby that I like. I bought a brand new pillow, and this is a nice size. My other pillows, I got the Pepsi ones, they were half the size of this, so I'm quite impressed. It is a mustard bottle. Right there. Got a zipper on the bottom, so you just put your stuffing inside and zip it up. You can buy white bags for it white plain pillowcases that you put your pillow stuffing in, then you just put your pillowcases on top of it. It would be a better idea. I don't have it set up that way. I've been just throwing the stuffing in with the zipper, but the problem with that is you can't clean them as often, and then you end up just after like 5 years or whatever, you just throw them away and they get dirty, and then just don't bother cleaning them. They just get so dirty you just can't clean them. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, my next thing, I saw this too. Like I said, I do enjoy grilling and stuff like that. Not into drugs or anything like that, but I thought it was a pretty cool show. So I bought an apron. So when I'm baking and cooking, I don't get it all over me. See? Yeah, it works. Could be a little bigger now, mind you, but it'll keep me clean enough that right here. It's Walter on the TV show Breaking Bad. And I got him out, and it says, "Let's cook." I just thought it was a neat apron. So when I'm baking, it's like when you're in the wheelchair, it seems like you tend to get dirtier easier because you're like, sitting down all the time. So that's why I got that. Okay, let's move on. What else do we have here? Let's go and get to the stuff that I gotta pull the bag off the floor. Alright. Next thing. Not very much in it. I know it's like not very much, but it's just enough to get you a point. It's a first aid kit. I just like to have one hanging around for band-aids and stuff like that. Comes with tweezers, tape, gauze, a few band-aids, another band-aid, another gauze in a roll. These not the expensive stuff now, mind you. Bobby pins, cheap scissors, I don't want them. God, you'll be able to cut with them. I bought one of these before, and it seemed like the quality was a lot better. Get a mask and more band-aids. But it's just good to get you to the bind. Just good to have something hanging around. I may upgrade the scissors in the kit. Okay, put that back in. Probably not going to go back in there. They put it in there. The way they had it in there, it was right flat. And when I did, it's not flat anymore. Oop. Okay, so that's first aid kit, and let's continue on. I didn't get everything yet. I only got, there's still a few items that I didn't get in this order. They combined some of the stuff into one bag. I'll show you all the stuff in a minute. I'm just trying to put that on the floor, and I'll just do this. Items I took out. So I got spatula / apparently it's a spatula with tongs on it, so that you when you're flipping stuff like a burger or pancakes or something, it holds it so it doesn't flap all over the place or break up on you. Okay, take this bag, put it in the garbage. Let's take the tag off. I don't know about the quality of this. It looks like it'll only last for so long, but we'll see. There's the spatula, and there's the tong parts, so you can hold the item down. I don't know how good it will hold. We'll see. Worth a try, I guess. No different than a dollar store purchase, so. Okay. Next, I got this is some of my drawing stuff. So I got a ruler. Where's the cover? There we go. I got it in a plastic tube, triangle tube. And this is for drawing. It got inches, millimeters, centimeters, and it got all different sizes, the old school type rulers. That's a triangle. Each side has a different measurement on it. And I bought blue. I just liked blue. I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm going to start drawing again, so as a hobby. So I'll put that back in the tube. It's made at 100% aluminum. Lightweight aluminum, so it will last. And if you use a X-Acto knife or some kind of utility knife or a sharp knife for an edge, then you don't have to worry about ruining it, because those plastic rulers, that's what you got to worry about. You'll ruin up the edge on your ruler. Okay, let's move on. Jeez. Oh, it was worth the money that I bought, but okay. That's everything. No, I think 2 or 3 of these items, I don't know if it was worth the money. Okay, what were the, oh, these were the extension cord tie-ups, so you can hang them up on the extension cords on the wall, and they got a bungee on it, so basically you just put it over your wire, and then you take this through like this, and then you minch it with the wires and holds the wire together, and then you can just hold it on the wall like that, hook it up. So, you know, it's not no expensive item, but, you know, good to keep your extension cords all organized. So I got 2 of those. Another one here. Just checking to make sure nothing's ripped or broke or anything. That's good. This one's a little longer than the other one. Longer extension cords. I got one for a short one and a long one. That's well made. No complaints about that item. Then I got my security things to put on my bank cards. It's just a way of covering what your bank is and stuff like that. They're more for like security purposes, just for privacy and that on your card. And the one I got was the Men in Black sticker that goes on the front of your bank card or debit card. It's called a debit security sticker. So basically you put it over the front of your card, and it does have a spot on the sticker for your chip if you have a chip card, and then the other one doesn't have the chip on it. It's the style without the chip. So basically that type of sticker there, I got that. That wasn't that expensive. It's only a few dollars. Okay, throw this away. Now the next thing I got was a ruler set. As I said, like I was going to go back to drawing again. But this is not an expensive kit. I just went to kind of, I'm going to buy a bigger one. I want to buy a 48-piece one, and it comes in a metal case and everything. But this one had some things in it that the other one doesn't have. So, you know, so a mathematics set. So, you know, like your normal stuff. That, your leads for your pencil, pencil there, and we got the eraser and the cardboard that you always get. Two-part set. Roller. I just like drawing buildings and stuff like that too, so it's nice to have the rulers. I got little slots in the case so that these don't go all funky inside the case. That's pretty neat. Huh? Oh, okay. Goes the other way. Okay, put that back in. Okay, put that back up. Open the other side, put the things back in. There we go. Okay, that's another item that we looked at. And another thing. These are just these are measuring spoons, not measuring cups. I got measuring cups. These are like small cups. Look up to a cup and down to like 1/2 of a cup or 1/4 or 1/3 of a cup. So this is for tablespoons, teaspoons, and stuff like that. So it comes with a hook, rubber on the top, and all the measurements, all different kinds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of them in total, just for baking. Okay, next thing I bought, this was to make, I was baking a lot lately and I've been having issues where it wants the white of the egg instead of the yolk of the egg. So crack the egg and you put the egg inside of it, and it got 2 slots in it, and then the yolk stays in here, and then the white part of the egg comes out so you can separate it. So I bought that. What else is next? Next thing we got is, you know, that's not what I wanted on the front of it. It had a saying on it, and it was on the front. It's just yellow right here. It's a book to put in your passwords or notes and stuff like that. You can have it as a notebook too instead of passwords. But the way they had it in the picture, it kind of looked like it was just specifically designed for passwords. But no. Padding's padded. This is definitely not what I ordered. They definitely substituted it with something else. It had a saying on it that just got a tree on the front, and it's just yellow. It had password on it, and it showed that the pages had password, name, username, and password. It's not. All they sent me was a diary. So I'm not all too impressed about that. So I can still use it for, for passwords, but still. Where am I going to put this? Oh, I'm going to put it over there. Alright, next thing. Now the next thing I got was a small sketchbook for small things. I got it for like sketching out projects and stuff like that. And it's got pages. They gave me the hooks, but didn't put the hooks on the page. The things they do to try and save money. These are the hooks that hook on. I'll come off of it. I separate them and now they won't close. There it is. Okay, it's one ring. Now let's do the other. Really good. I'm gonna do this time. Open and close it a few times to loosen it up a little so it's not as stiff. Okay, let's put it through the pages. Okay, there we go. Next one. So 3 of the items that I got I'm not all impressed with. Out of all the items, don't think it was worth the money I spent for all this stuff. Okay, there we go. There's the rings on. And it's just normal booklet white clear pages for sketching. And you can take the pages out, so that's why they got those hooks. I thought it's pretty genius, better than the books with the binding on it. Then you're trying to rip out a page, and after a while, when you take out so many pages, the binding comes apart. So that's the sketchbook. I thought this was supposed to be a little bigger than what I expected, but it's not as big. I'll have to check on the size of it to see if I got ripped off. Okay, and we got that. What else do we got? We got the ruler. We checked that out. The ruler's definitely worth the money. That's everything that's in there. Yep. Okay, making sure sometimes stuff gets in the bottom of the bag. Okay. And I think this was my door thing, I think. Door seal for my door, isn't it? Got it all bent up and everything. I had to put a whack of screws in it. Oh yeah, it's definitely not worth the quality. Right there, it's got tape on it. It doesn't even. Looks like they put the tape on the wrong side. They put the tape on the side that the seal is bending out instead of the tape on this side. So they made a mistake on that, and I'm not impressed with it either because I don't know how good that's going to stick. I guarantee, mark my words, I'll be putting screws or something in there to hold it on the door. So that's pretty well everything that I got. Oop. Pretty well everything I got. There's a few things I'm not kind of pleased with. That shredding ball that I showed you, that's kind of a lower grade steel, aluminum, so I'm not all too impressed with that. That's only an A-go-go, so I guess it really doesn't matter if it's made out of a lower grade metal. Same goes for that one. I just didn't think it was worth some of these items were worth the money I paid for. Like some of those items, like one order I probably paid $30. They combined everything all together, and some of these items are not. Like you break it down, like there was 8 items in the thing, and you paid $30. Some items are definitely not worth the. Some of the items are definitely not worth it. So what they're doing is they're probably just making money off of looking like you're getting a deal and saying you're getting free stuff and vice versa and such. Then when you time you work out and look at all the items, some of the items are probably only like $1, $2, or $3. So the blanket I wasn't impressed on. The blanket was way too small. The way they had the picture, they only had one blanket in the picture, and they made it look like it was this like big twin size blanket, and that's not the blanket size that I thought it was. So that I'm kind of disappointed on. Jogging pants I do like. They were definitely worth the money. The things you put in your soul, I'm conflicted about that right now, so I don't know what that's like. So basically, I don't think it's worth the amount of. I have to count up all the items I got. I don't think I got all of them. That's only like probably a portion of the stuff, not everything. So I have to check on that as well. But basically, those are the new purchases I got. I will do a review on some of these items in the future after using them for a while, because you really can't get much of a review on something until actually using it. So that we'll be back with some more YouTube content as well. If you do like my videos, hit like and subscribe at the bottom, and comment. Don't be afraid to comment. I could use some feedback and maybe some videos of new videos that I can do in the future. Basically, I do thank you for your time, and you see you on the flip side, and Gadget signing out.